Hey guys, welcome to Girls Frontline 2, and let's have a quick look at Alva's kit, or AN-94. So as you can see here, Alva is, this is a tribute to what she looked like in Girls Frontline 1, and I like because they're carrying over the classics. As far as her kit is concerned, will she be the Free Steve savior in terms of what they need? They need more firepower, they need more buffs, and let's see how she's gonna be helping them. So Alva is a support class doll who can enter support mode to launch interceptions and deploy shield winter barrier for allied units. I don't know what winter barrier is, so we'll know in a bit. She can convert all existing shield on ally units into frost ward barrier, which boosts the wielder's freeze damage based on a total shield value. Okay, convert. The word there is convert. So does she convert the shield into buffs, or she just takes the value of the shield and turn it into buffs? That we have to know. Additionally, Alva can convert a portion of the enemy HP into a special shield called Frost Loom. We're talking about 3 shields already: Winter Barrier, Frost Ward Barrier, and Frost Loom. Okay, so I'm not sure how she's going to be pulling all of these off, but let's take a look at her skills in terms of the text. Rend, basic attack targeted, physical damage. Heart of Snow Wolf, active targeted. Alva enters support mode and deals freeze damage to the target, which I think activates interceptions, perhaps. Support mode, freeze damage dealt by allied units is increased. Alva's crit rate is increased before enemy units within range use their active attack. Alva does interception. A lot of them are doing interception now. Dealing freeze damage and converts a portion of the damage into Frostward Barrier that is granted to all allied units. Again, there's no definition, really clear definition on what these barriers are and what these mean. Some of them are buffs. I don't know if some of them are defensive. So next one is a Frost Echo, active AoE and a summon, consumes all points of Confectance Index based on the amount consumed, deals AoE freeze damage to the selected enemy target and all enemy targets around it. In addition, summons Cryogenic Stinger, consumes a portion of combat preparation to gain extra command. At this point, it doesn't make sense yet, so we'd have to make sure that we know the exact kit. Cryogenic Stinger inflicts hypothermia to all surrounding enemy units within range. Before enemy units within range are attacked, consumes a portion of its HP and converts it into Frost Loom. When an enemy unit's shields are broken around Alva, Alva launches one attack, dealing freeze damage. Hypothermia is freeze damage taken is increased, so a modifier. Frost Loom is considered a special shield, can coexist with other types of shield. Okay. I was actually worried that the shield of Suomi would disappear. Can coexist with other types of shields and will not be consumed first. When broken, inflicts frostbite and dismay on the holder. Frostbite is freeze damage taken is increased as well. So this is kind of redundant. Hypothermia and frostbite, unless this is a level up skill. Dismay movement is reduced by 1 tile, attack is reduced by 30%, and stability damage dealt is reduced by 4. Considered a debuff. So Requiem of the Snowfields, ultimate targeted. It's a targeted ultimate. Okay, consumes all Confectance Index and deals freeze damage to the target based on an amount consumed. Okay, it's very vague, and we're not sure how big the damage for that is. Frozen Touch passive, the amount of shields applied by allied units is increased. Oh, this is going to amplify Suomi's shield. When an allied unit gains shield, the shield is converted into Frost Ward Barrier with the same shield value. Again, lots of shield, don't know what it is, don't know how they're going to be working together, but I'm glad that her kit somehow has promise. At the end of the action, Alva gains combat preparation and confectance index after launching an interception. Alva gains confectance index. So Frost Ward Barrier considered a shield when the holder deals freeze damage. The damage is increased based on the amount of shield held. When the holder is attacked, inflicts frozen to the attacker. The effect is considered a frost barrier. So her kit is a mix of either defensive or offensive effects, utilities, buffs, whatever you call it. I'm not sure what to call it at this point. We'll have to see her, her kit, her final kit. So keys, Snow Wanderer. When enemy units around cryogenic sting are inflicted with Frost Loom, frost tiles are generated in the area. Regard Specialist at the end of this. At the start of the battle, Alva gains confectance index. Blah. Frost Ward Barrier reduced ability damage. Increase Alva's damage increased based on combat preparation consumed. Okay, nothing special. Just the basics. Mind's Eye. Face damage is increased against units with shield. Okay, so she is AR, medium ammo. Trait, the start of when all allied units deal freeze damage, critical damage is increased. If they are shielded, damage dealt is increased. So this is the skill of the gun. Nice. At the start of the action, if the holder has max HP, gain random buff. Okay, and this outfit, by the way, is one of those most unique outfits that I've seen in Girls Frontline 2. If when this comes out, this is very Men in Black inspired, except that the suits are not in black, but she's in a suit, and this is very unique. This is the first time I've seen this for Girls Frontline 2 as a design. Anyway, what do I think of her kit? I think she has potential. She has the potential to elevate the freeze team. What Dash Luck lacks in in support for the freeze team, she might be able to add as well. So you might be able to play both her and Dash in that team as a 5-man team, 5-girl team. But I think for a 4-man team, Dash would be the odd man out for that one. So, guys, what do you think of your kit? Again, comment down in the comment section. What do you think? We will wait for the full description of her kit and also talk about that once it drops. Thank you guys for staying this far. Take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.